The final blow. The morning sun had barely touched the sky when Songhyekyo heard the knock, sharp, official, and cold. She paused, her cup of tea hovering near her lips. Her heart sank. She opened the door slowly. A man in a black suit stood there, holding an envelope with the seal of the Seoul family court. "Ms. Songhyekyo?" he asked flatly. She nodded, dread already blooming in her chest. He handed her the envelope. "You've been served. Divorce proceedings have been filed by Mr. Lee Min-ho. You are to respond within 7 days." The door shut before she realized she hadn't even spoken. Her hands trembled as she opened the envelope. Her name, Lee Min-ho's name. The word divorce boldly printed at the top. It was real. Tears welled in her eyes as she slumped onto the couch. Memories came flooding in her wedding day, his smile, the promises whispered late at night. The way he once held her like she was the only thing that mattered, and now this. Her fingers clenched the document. She had seen the signs, the late nights, the lies, the way he stopped looking at her like he used to. And most of all, the shadow of her. Kim Go-yoon, always lingering, always too close. But still, she didn't think he'd go this far, not without even speaking to her. Anger flared through her tears. She grabbed her phone and dialed him. It rang once, twice, straight to voicemail. She tried again. Nothing. Finally, she sent him a voice note, her voice cracking but fierce. "Lee Min-ho, you didn't even have the decency to face me. To talk, after everything we've been through. You let the court tell me our marriage was over. I deserve more than a cold letter. You were my husband. And now, just a name on a paper." Minutes passed, no reply. Across town, Lee Min-ho sat in his car, gripping his phone. He had listened to her message twice, his eyes burned, but he didn't cry. He had made his choice. Go-yoon sat quietly in the passenger seat, watching him. "Are you okay?" she asked softly. He didn't answer, because the truth was no, he wasn't. But he also knew this marriage had died long ago. Somewhere between the forced smiles and lonely nights. He just hadn't had the courage to admit it until now. "I just want peace," he whispered. And somewhere back in her apartment, Hyekyo whispered the same thing, even though her world had just shattered. The war was finally on paper, but the real battle had just begun. Always drop a comment, subscribe, like, and share for more interesting videos.